2 major guilds are enough to deal with the Desert Hawks. There was no need for us to get involved, Nathan explained calmly. Though he was only stating the fact, it sounded to the rest of them like he was trying to act nobler than them. You did nothing and simply watched as we killed them. Are you trying to gain an advantage out of the situation? Drake asked sinisterly. You're mistaken. I never meant to do that. Emily quickly stood out to explain. The fight ended too soon. We did not even have the time to react, and the Desert Hawks were already wiped out. The malicious looks all around made her feel uneasy. Hot, do you think that I'd buy that? Drake looked at them with a sharp gaze. Neeson, it looks like the Azure Mist isn't on our side. Why don't we join forces for now and clear them out first? Then we can split the treasure just between us. How's that sound? Magnus suggested. Ha ha ha, exactly my thoughts. Drake laughed heartily. It was even better to split the gains 2 ways than 3. Hey, I'm warning you, you better not do anything reckless. Seeing that they had formed an alliance, Nathan wielded his sword and warned them. The Azure Mist is nothing like the Desert Hawks. We will not let you have your way with us. If you dare mess with us, we'll bring you down. Bring us down. Haha, what a joke. Drake laughed coldly. If I join forces with Sheeves, wiping out Azure Mist will be a piece of cake. Neeson, don't waste time on talking. Let's go and kill them all. Magnus urged. His eyes shone with killing intent. All right, today is the day I'll show them what the adamantine body art is all about. Drake laughed maniacally, just as he was about to channel his inner energy. The sound of flesh being pierced was heard. A sword had stabbed him from behind, piercing straight from his chest. Blood dripped off the sword. Drake was caught off guard. He looked down in utter shock to see the sword sticking out of his chest. The attack was so sudden that it took him some time to understand what had happened. He had been stabbed before his energy armor had been activated. The question was, who did it? All those who stood behind him were his comrades, with anger and disbelief written on his face. It took Drake a great effort to turn around. He was met with Magnus' cold and sinister smile. It was you. Drake's eyes widened in disbelief. Why haven't we agreed to work together? There are no permanent enemies, only permanent interests. You're the biggest threat to me here. I can't be at ease with you around. Magnus sneered. The Azure Mist was just a second-grade guild to him. He wasn't intimidated by them at all. The only ones that he felt threatened by were the Iron Fists. He particularly feared Drake among them, since he had perfectly honed the adamantine body art. He was known to be undefeatable.